Was Logan Paul arrested? And if that's even true, why?
And did Taylor Swift's stalker somehow escape jail?
Plus, is it up to Selena Gomez to decide the fate of her relationship with Justin Bieber?
We will decide the fate of these rumors right now on Rumor Patrol.
You guys, before we jump into the show, please do us a solid. We're almost to 4 million subscribers,
So
and
close.
we need you. Subscribe, get your dog to subscribe, get your mom to subscribe, whoever.
How was your Easter?
My Easter was so good. He's risen, dude. That's my favorite thing to say at church on Easter Sunday. I remember screaming as a kid. Are you with me on that? Mm-hmm. Did your church do that when you were a kid?
Well, my church, we did Easter speeches from age 0 to 18.
Speeches?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any videos of this?
Somewhere. Wait, did you guys not do Easter speeches?
No, I don't know what that is.
I wonder if that's a black church thing, because all my friends, we all had Easter speeches you have to learn, and literally if you were 3 years old, you would still have your speech where it's like, Jesus is Lord. And everyone's like, oh, you're so adorable.
There's nothing like kids performing at a church pageant to just melt your heart.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, Easter was great. How was your Easter?
My Easter was great.
Fantastic.
Went to church, talked to the parents back home.
Cute.
Wonderful. Then went for a birthday brunch after with some mimosas in the traditional Easter fashion.
Love that so much. Also love the fact that Hollywood never fails to disappoint, and neither does the digital community. So we're gonna kick it off with, did Logan Paul get arrested? Have I missed something here? All right, Emil, kicking it off, rumor number one, Logan Paul back in the headlines, at least on this show. Is it true that he got arrested? I don't remember hearing about this, but there's a lot of things I easily forget.
Well, Jocelyn, this headline from Page 6 is one of the most shocking headlines that you may not believe. It says, Logan Paul still doesn't know how to behave.
Is that shocking at this point, though?
No,
I don't
it's
really
not.
think it is. It feels like, unfortunately, as much as he's tried to put himself in a better light by doing some positive things and making some positive videos, actions are not backing up what he's putting out there.
I just wish, remember when he said he was taking a break?
Yep.
I wish it would have been like an actual break.
Like a really long, year-long break.
It feels like, I feel like American Idol came back too soon. It feels like one of those situations where just give us a little more time.
Like, let me miss you.
Yeah.
Go away, let me miss you, and then, right?
That's totally what I mean.
You know what I mean? It's like when you're sick of someone and you're like, just let me miss you.
Exactly.
I need to miss you right now.
And then I will let you know when I'm ready. Okay? So Logan Paul, we were going to let you know we were ready for you to come back. Trust, we would have eventually said something. But it says, the embattled YouTube star who celebrated his 23rd birthday Sunday, which, by the way,
I thought he was 30 years old.
his birthday is on April 1st. So
Is it really?
Everybody was like, the joke's on us. It makes so much sense now.
And it was Easter, too.
Yeah.
Wow, what a day.
Yeah.
To be alive.
What a day.
Wow.
All right. So the embattled
Jokes
YouTube
on
star
us.
who celebrated his 23rd birthday Sunday was busted over the weekend for allegedly riding atop a school bus with pals in California's Yosemite National Park. A ranger from the U.S. National Park Service has said to have spotted Paul and friends on the blogger's blue, quote, cool bus, sitting in tents that were strapped to the vehicle's roof.
Okay, first things first, the cool bus. Have you seen this thing?
I have not.
It's like he just bops around in a school bus that he has, which is honestly kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
And very safe, I guess, if you have a hardcore bus driver taking the front wheel. But seriously, I mean, come on. Putting tents on top of a school bus and then thinking that's a safe idea.
It's like you're asking for trouble.
You are.
Where
you're
did
not
you,
asking for a chill experience.
You guys know I love my side conversations. Where did you sit on the school bus? I had strong anxiety when I got on the bus because for a long time, there was a year or so where I would be the first person to get on. I was like, oh, cool, I'll just sit wherever. And then there are these apartments that they built down the street, and all of a sudden there would be 15 kids on there, and I'm like, oh, I have no friends. Where do I sit?
Oh, you don't know where to go. Okay, well, growing up here in LA, we didn't have buses in a lot of places. You had to pay to take the school bus.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. They definitely ended it when I started school, so I never took the bus. And I never walked to school either because it was too far from my house. So my parents or a friend's parents, I always had to figure out a different way to get to school.
So
I feel like I've really missed out.
Yeah, we need to get you on a school bus and just give you that full experience. Just drop you off at random schools.
In fact, public transportation in LA is so weird for a major city that my mom and dad were like, you can't take the bus. You're not allowed to go on the bus.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that weird? I really feel like I've been robbed, but...
And that's our side story for today.
Back to Logan Paul.
Okay, so the whole report originated from a site called The Blast. The Blast headline read, Logan Paul cited by park rangers for being a D-bag in Yosemite National Park. That is a very professional headline.
It really is, but the website's called The Blast. I've never seen it, but they had a bunch of photos of Logan interacting with the park rangers in Yosemite.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, here's the best part. Those park rangers in Yosemite are so off the grid, but also so connected to our nature. They're probably like, who the hell is this crazy person?
Let's go to Yosemite.
I would love to.
I just want, wait. No, never mind.
Okay.
I want to go to the place with the sequoia and the redwood.
Oh, that's a little more NorCal,
Yeah.
but it's gorgeous. In
Maybe I'll do like a trip up the coast of California and just.
Sounds really fantastic.
If anybody wants to fund that, just let me know. Okay, now, Blast noted that, quote, the tent stunt apparently wasn't his only run-in with the law because we're told rangers had to reprimand Paul about parking his bus across multiple parking spaces while he was in town, and Logan claims he didn't even receive a ticket, let alone an arrest, but Page Six noted that Paul ultimately accepted responsibility for his party's actions.
Okay, so it sounds like it wasn't like he was doing anything really over the top illegal.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody gets a parking citation. I am concerned about the tents on top of the bus. That seems unsafe, but you know what? These guys are adults, 23. By the time I was 23, I was like out of college, working.
Yeah.
So do what you want.
Live
Just
your
don't
life.
hurt other people.
Exactly. I would be so afraid. Like, what if the brake goes out while the bus is parked and then it starts moving? You're on top, like, oh, what do I do?
I don't think they even care.
Just the
but-
thoughts that go through my head.
Did he get arrested, you guys? That is the question. This rumor is totally
False.
false for now.
Yeah, yes. All right, Jocelyn, on to rumor number 2.
Me?
I read somewhere that Taylor Swift's stalker I can't say that word. Escapes jail.
Okay, so here's the situation. I feel like it's with Taylor Swift specifically, the headlines are always so over the top. I still go back to one of my favorites of all time, the one where she got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Because she hadn't been seen in months. Ridiculous. So here's the situation. We're hearing from somewhere, not even sure where, that Taylor Swift's stalker has escaped jail. Page Six's headline says, Taylor Swift stalker avoids jail. So I like to say there's a big difference between escape and avoid. Granted, escape could be sort of thought of as like, oh, he missed out on jail time. And I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. So here's the situation, in case you missed it. Taylor Swift does in fact have this stalker, which is a very serious situation, as I'm sure, honestly, a lot of celebrities do. I feel like we've heard about this in the past.
Oh yeah, and
right?
they can be pretty bad.
Very scary. So, according to TMZ, Frank Andrew Hoover was arrested. He is the man in question after he showed up at one of her shows in Austin, Texas in 2016, and he had violated a pre-existing protective order because apparently back in 2015 to 2016, this man, Mr. Hoover, was sending Taylor Swift's dad's messages that were just wild. Here's a few examples of the stuff he was writing to her dad. Decided that we are going to end all the Swifts on one day because I can't stand that virus. Bleep, your daughter spread. And Hoover apparently referred to Swift's family as, quote, the evil family of devils, singling each one of them out. He signed, sincerely, the end real son of God. So he also said that the article was not a joke. That's why God is going to burn them in the desert for him. Clearly, there's a lot more at hand here. This person has a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
Obviously, Taylor Swift and her family are not the devils. So they did get a protective order against this man. But is he going to jail? Well, a judge sentenced him to 10 years of probation earlier this week. He's going to be monitored by GPS for a whole year to make sure that he stays away from her. He's also going to have to complete psychological testing, substance abuse classes, and he's going to have to give up all firearms, thank God, and subject himself to a random drug test. If he does violate his probation, he has to go back to jail. Here's what I heard, or I actually read, was that the way that they were able to capture him initially, back when he first started in on all of this, was that he violated his probation. He was not supposed to, or violated the restraining order. He wasn't supposed to be near her. And as her whole motorcade left to show, they knew he was following them, and they almost like trapped him. They like let him follow her motorcade. And then as soon as they were out of reach, the police just swooped in and arrested him. I think honestly, this is just scary because I do feel like things similar to this happen all the time with
Well,
celebs.
no stalker is a good stalker.
No.
But it's even scarier when it's a stalker that actually doesn't like you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's stalkers who are like, oh my God, I love you, I'm obsessed, and they just want to like be close to you, and
Like
that's still,
stan, like
yeah,
they stan you,
it's
like
not
they're
a good
stalker
thing
fans.
still, like, because there's a level that you shouldn't go to. Like, if you're invading somebody's privacy or like showing up in somebody's home, that's like way too far, even if you do love them. But this is also very scary on a different level because you're stalking them because you want
wanna
to kill them. Because
Which-
you're the real son of God, which is, they put with the lowercase g, so
I don't know.
Anyway.
It doesn't sound very intense
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
This sounds so scary though, and Taylor Swift definitely does have around-the-clock security. I heard that apartment building that she has her apartment in New York, which she's bought up like a ton of the apartments.
Yeah.
Her security actually like lives in one of them
Well,
and is there all the time.
that's smart.
I would want that too.
Of course.
My gosh. But is it true, Emil?
This rumor, I declare, is so
False. All right, wrapping us out. Rumor number 3, another Jelena situation. As you guys know, we want nothing more than both of these two to be happy. And I predicted that I was like, I think they're gonna get married someday because I
know.
love them so much together. But if they don't, whatever. You guys do you if
Live
you're
your life.
watching.
Yeah.
But Hollywood Life is reporting
Wait,
that
who?
Hollywood Life
Oh,
is
okay.
reporting that it's now official that Selena will be deciding the fate of her relationship with Justin. Like she's in charge
Okay.
of the next step.
Got it. Let's break this down.
Okay.
So according to the outlet, it says, we've just learned that their future is in Selena's hands. Justin is leaving everything up to Selena when it comes to their next move, if there is one. He's laid his cards out on the table and made it clear what he wants and what he thinks. So now it's up to Selena to decide. Justin is actually being super cool about the situation and he's giving Selena all the time and space she needs. A source close to Justin tells Hollywood Life exclusively. This is the good news we've been waiting for.
Yeah, so this is an exclusive report from one of Justin's friends to Hollywood Life. I would like to point out that Justin and Selena both, on multiple occasions, have pointed out that everything Hollywood Life reports is lies.
Yeah.
The thing I would also like to say, though, is that something we've talked about on the show is that some celebs don't have friends that keep their mouths shut. So this honestly could be possible that someone close to them, or not, hopefully not close to them, but that knows them, would be speaking out of place.
But
I just refuse to believe it.
my whole thing is, and this, Hollywood Life, do you, whatever. My whole thing is though, I hate being shady. This isn't shady. It was just, if I was a friend of Justin Bieber or Selena and I was going to reveal the information, I would reveal it to like People or to E or to somebody else.
A reputable source.
Not Hollywood Life.
Or not reveal it at all. And that's why
Exactly.
I just don't think that this makes very much sense. Hollywood Life also said that he's made it clear he's not going anywhere. He's always going to be here for her. In his heart of hearts, he knows Selena will come back to him. It's just a case of when, but they're destined to be together. That's the one thing he is certain of in life. Okay, well, I want that to be true.
I do
'cause
want it to be
just
true.
makes me really
Yeah.
happy, although it's literally none of my business whatsoever. And as long as they're both happy, I think that's what matters most. They're so young.
Yeah, I've already mourned the death of the relationship for now. We've talked about the marriage on this show. We've talked about the kids. We've talked about
kids.
even if not that, just a red carpet pic together would have been nice during the brief time that they were together. But
They're smart not to, though.
Exactly.
That would only fuel the fire even more.
But then I could put it as my background and be like,
On your iPhone
I
and
remember
shit.
once when. Okay, I'm not that crazy.
But it is common. I will say this: when you're in a relationship and it's kind of like back and forth,
Yeah.
usually one person will be like, okay, it's up to you.
Yeah.
This is what I want, or this is what I don't want. Balls in your court. That happens commonly. I don't know who it is or if that is the case with them, but it's not out of the question that that's a possibility.
The fact that Jocelyn just said that though is why I question this, because it's so common for this to happen that you can literally just plug Selena's name and Justin's name into this and say this is what a source said. So.
And then of course Gossip Cop, ringing the alarms, bringing all the truth home, pretty much debunked this theory, not with any hard, cold evidence, but in saying that Hollywood Life specifically has reported and teetered back and forth so much on the situation, saying they never did break up. They're secretly still together and meeting in secret. Wait, when she came back from Australia, Justin was awaiting her to wine and dine her. Wait, now it's no one actually knows.
Yeah.
No one knows the answers and no one should.
Only God knows.
Thank you. So is it true that like the ball is in Selena's court or whatever the hell you want to say.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, you guys, that brings another stellar episode, riveting episode of Rumor Patrol to a close. Also, gotta ask you, is there anyone that we are not covering on this show? Any rumors that you're dying to know more about that we're not talking about? I would be really curious.
And also, I don't have any snacks today, and I'm very disappointed.
But you are a meal. Also, you posted a photo. When was that where you were super mealy?
Oh, it was last week.
I commented on it.
Sure
Looking
did.
good. If you guys are not following Emil on Instagram, do yourself the solid and start following him, because if anything, he will inspire you to get your bootay to the gym.
Yes.
You guys, thanks so much for watching Rumor Patrol. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Wait. Before you go, click that box over on the left to find out if Ariana Grande is really having a love child.
And click to the right to see 10 cutest Cole and Lily moments. Ooh, Sprouts heart.